Hi friends, I'm back. Very exciting. I haven't worked in a long time because I've been focusing on school. So it's really exciting to be back. I have a lot to complain about, as always. I've been working the last 3 days, so I've gotten a lot of good ideas. I decided to post this right onto YouTube because if I like make it on my computer and then post it to YouTube, all sorts of crazy. So I just thought it'd be better just to do this. So let's get started. Most of the things I complain about are about customers, but if you watch the first video on my Facebook, you will know that not everything I say is, or not everything I complain about is about customers. I do have problems with some of my coworkers, and one of the things that bother me is when some of them don't like dress up. Like, the place I work at is not like suit tie, you know, type of thing, but like when they wear this, just like some sort of like grungy like sweatshirt, and then their hair is all sorts of like nasty. It's kind of like, do you not even care? Like, you're not getting paid to look like you've just rolled out of bed and here I am, hi, I've arrived. So I think I don't know, I just think I don't like dress up too much, but I try to make myself look like I cared and maybe bathed. I don't know. And another thing with coworkers is when they bring drama into work, and like where I work, most of the people I work with are really cool. But every once in a while, you'll get someone that's drama filled, and they don't last because we don't deal with drama. There's no reason to bring drama into the workplace. It's boring enough as it is. To bring in some bullshit about, oh, you and your boyfriend, blah blah. I don't care. Ugh, go away. Um, and then I already kind of mentioned this in one of the previous um, episodes, but when like my coworkers don't assist the customers, I mean, like, some people will just like hide out in the fitting room, like they think that's okay. And like there are days where I'll be like, ugh, I just want to sit here, I don't want to do anything. But I know, like, I should probably work. Some people, because we can get away with it at where I work, they they just think they can just do whatever they want, and it's really fucking annoying. Sorry for the profanity. But really, like, I probably make more than they all do, no offense. But it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and work my butt off when you're gonna sit there and we're both gonna get paid for 8 hours. Like, no, do something. Um, okay. Now onto my managers. Lovely people. Lovely people. But I can't stand when I go ahead and I'm talking to a customer and they're like, Mom, this supposed to be this, and they're all stupid because they didn't read the sign, or they're incompetent, or they just, for some reason, aren't understanding the concept. And so I bring over the manager because, can I talk to your manager? Ugh, if you really must, but honestly, they're busy. Like, leave them alone. Trust me. I got my 3-year pin the other day. Anyway, and so they'll be like, yes. And I'll like explain it to my manager, like, oh, look at this dumb fool, this stupid Kristen bitch. And I'm just the whole time standing there like, you're wrong, you're wrong. As the title says, the customer's not always right. And then the manager will be like, oh, okay, go ahead and override it. What the hell, manager? I just sat here and told this person no, and then you're gonna go ahead and be like, oh, that's fine. Then I look like the bitch that wasn't gonna let them save money. I've really just got to the point where if I know they're gonna say, oh, go ahead and override it, I kind of just most of the time just go ahead and override it. Especially things that come up all the time, but really, it's really annoying. Managers, grow a set and tell the customer no, because they are not always right. Okay, back to the customers. I really, really hate when people just come into play. And like our store in our mall is open an hour before any other store is, and we're open an hour later on Sundays, which great. So, they come in and, can I help you find anything? Oh, I'm just looking. Okay, whoa, no need to rain on your parade, but sorry. Anyway, and they'll just like walk around, like mess stuff up, and like don't even buy anything, and then waltz on out the door to go to the next store when it opens. And I'm just like, why the hell are we open if people are just gonna make a mess? They don't even buy anything. Or like when little kids, malls are notorious. Parents will just drop their kids off and be like, oh, the mall can babysit you. Uh, no. Babysitting's not in my title. I am a customer service person. I don't know what the title is. But the parents just like assume that I care. And they'll just like give them $20 and let them waltz around the mall. I'm like, yeah, my parents used to let me do that too. But I never made a mess. These kids will like try on 30 different things and of course not buy anything because they'd rather get like a smoothie or something, and they'll just make a mess and then leave. Cool. Really exciting. Um, okay, this happened today. We close at 7 o'clock. That means you make your purchase and your ass is out the door at 7 o'clock. And my peeve is that people will come like and stay past close, be it 7, 9, 10, whatever time we close. And they'll just be like, "Oh, you can wait." No, someone's got to count the drawer, make the deposit, and then she can't leave until blah 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 blah. No, get your ass out of the door so I can go home to my family, so I can go home and take a nap, so I can do whatever the hell I want. You are wasting my time because you couldn't have left your home 10 minutes earlier and gotten my house or my place of work 10 minutes earlier. I just be more considerate. If it says on the door we close at 7, that doesn't mean come in at 6:59. That means you're out at 7. Like today, I had to stay an extra 15 minutes to wait for people to leave, and the guy barely spoke English, so it was impossible to carry on the conversation and do the transaction. Ugh. Anyway, okay, the rest I wrote down on my phone so I wouldn't forget. Okay, this happened to me today, so this is just perfect. I hate when I say, "Receipt with you or in the bag?" And they say yes. That wasn't an option. I mean, if I had said, "Receipt with you?" and they said yes, okay, cool. But I hate when they're like, "Uh-huh. Did you listen?" That was not an option. That's like, "Oh, is it sunny or cloudy today?" Yes. Which one? It's not rocket science. Or I also hate when I say, "Receipt with you," or in the bag, and they say sack. Sack just sounds like some disgusting, semi-medical item. And I'm just not really a big fan of the word sack. That, and I didn't ask if it could go in the sack. I asked if it could go in the bag. If I had said with you or in the sack, you could respond with sack. But, sack wasn't an option. So just keep the sack out of it. Okay, so another thing that happens probably 30 times a day is people. I've already been like the 2 for 15 or whatever, and obviously that's 7.50 each. Well, customers will go up and they'll bring their items up and they'll be like, I thought it was 2 for 10. And I was like, yeah, if you buy 2. And they'll like only have 1. And, like, I seriously had a lady say this to me. It was a long time ago, but it was like flip-flops 2 for 5 or something. We'll just say that. And she's like, I thought it was supposed to be 2 for 5. And I was like, you only have 1. So I think they think that, like, oh, you can buy 1 and it'll be half. And, like, sometimes at grocery stores that'll happen, where, like, you only have to buy 1 to get that, which is stupid, but they're trying to get you to buy more. No, I'm sorry. You are only going to get them for that promo price if you buy the promo amount, which is usually 2. People are just so douchey. Like, read the damn sign. It's not that hard if you buy 2. Yes, you may think it's misleading. I think it is a cleverly planned out marketing strategy, and that's not my fault. Not my fault. You're done. You don't know how to read the sign. Not a big deal. Okay, this happens to me like almost every transaction, and I really, really can't stand it. Okay, we have like a little box where you can like swipe your card, and like customers will, I'll like barely have started the transaction, they'll like whip out their wallet like it's no big deal, like whip out their card, swipe it, put it away, and put it in their purse, like zip up the purse, like all while I'm scanning the first item, and I'm just like, you're gonna have to wait. And if the customer's been rude to me, I'll just kind of slyly be like, I won't say anything and I'll let them like put it away. And then at the end of the transaction, I'll be like, "Oh, did you already swipe? Oh, I'm sorry. Could you swipe again?" And I'm just so rude because if you're being snotty, I'm gonna make you waste time. Like, wait till the end of the transaction. It's not gonna kill you to wait 2 seconds to swipe the damn card. And then, they'll just be like, "Oh, it didn't take." Yeah, freaking Wonder Woman. Of course it's not going to take. You just whipped it through there like it was no big deal. Can we just slow it down? Give me a minute so I can hit the correct button sequence, and then you can swipe. And then they just get so pissed. Like, how dare you? How dare you make me put my purse away and then I have to get it out? Not my fault. Not my fault. Your fault. You're stupid. Again, customers. If you've never worked retail and you are a customer, here as described as the annoying person that comes in and makes purchases, maybe watch this video, show it to your friends. Basically, learn how to not be a douchey customer. My life and yours will be so much happier if we can just follow these simple rules. Now, I've got a few more. It's a little more than 10 minutes, but it'll be okay. Okay. The awkward way people put things on the counter. Luckily, I'm in my closet right now. Um, I don't really know why. I guess I just thought it would be more comfortable and homey to do it in here. But, okay, I'll just grab some t-shirts that I have conveniently located right here. Okay, so you'll come up to the counter, and let's just say this is the counter. This is the nice way. You just lay it down. That way I can take one item and scan it and fold it. When people do this, let me just show you. They take it and they tuck it in and lay it on the counter. Well, what the fuck was that for? Now I have to unfold it, unjank it, and then do it. This took you so much more effort. Another thing I hate when people do this. They'll be like, and like wait for me to scan and fold it. And they'll just keep going, and they're slow, and they move so at a glacial rate, and it's just irritating. Like, put it all on the damn counter, and we'll hurry through this. If you sit there and have to look at every single one and make sure you've got little booties and, you know, a little hat to go with every single outfit for your 2-month-old, damn it, hurry it up. You can always return it if you need to, but you don't have to sit there and make sure everything's good. I got it, okay? Back to the good old phone. Okay. Oh, and then speaking of hangers, we let you take the hangers home because they're cheap, which throw them away anyway. And I hate when I've got the entire bag together, and it is a science to get all the crap in the one bag. And they'll be like, "Oh, could you take the hangers off? Yeah, I don't really want this. I don't want it either. You can take it. I just took all that time to put it all away. Just throw them away when you get home. It's gonna end up in the same landfill anyway. You know, if you say from the very beginning as you're laying the items down nicely and not douchily, and you're like, oh, you know, could you actually take them off? Sure. Not a problem. If you're going to be mean about it, I'm going to be mean to you. There's no reason for you to wait till the very end, so I have to do that. Okay. Finally, the last thing that I don't like is when people investigate their receipts. Like, literally, I've seen people, they walk out, and I'm just going to use this sheet of paper that I have here. We'll pretend it's a receipt. And I'll be like, receipt with you in the bag, and they'll be like, here. Like it's their life support or something. And I hand it to them, and they're like, oh, okay, thank you. And they take it, and they're like, I'm sorry. Wasn't this supposed to be? No, you're wrong. Wasn't it? No, you're wrong. And they walk out looking stupid and confused, and they're just like, it's math. 2 plus 2 will always equal 4. Times it by how much the tax is, and you've got your total. I didn't do anything wrong. You probably read a sign wrong. Sorry this has been a little bit longer than usual. I just thought I would get it all out there. I work one more day this week, and then I'm probably going back to, you know, my usual school hours. But hopefully I can get more in. I love talking about what annoys me. But, I'll catch you kiddos later.